Okay, so this is today's project. It's Sterling's school. Doesn't run. So we've had a quick look at it and the batteries are dead. They're dead. But they don't look very old. So the charger, when you plug it in, it's a smart charger. The charger is not seeing any voltage. It's not seeing that it's plugged into a battery. So it's not turning on. So what we're going to have to try and do is fool the charger into knowing that it's been plugged into some batteries. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get on with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge each battery individually. They're 8-volt batteries, but I've also got a smart charger which is not very smart because it's so flat it won't see it. So I've got to fool this charger before I can get it going. So I'm going to do that. I've got a little deer feeder battery here. Okay, so what we're going to do is fake it. I'm going to tell it that it's a little bit more than no volts. This is a 12-volt battery, so that's okay. I'm going to just flash that on there. That charger is going to see more than no volts, and that should be enough. And if we quickly come around, you can see that it's now charging the battery at 7 volts. No, it's only 0.2 amps at the minute, but give it a while and that will come up. So going to leave it sort of 20 minutes or so, see what current it's drawing, and do each battery individually and get somewhere near the 48 volts we need in the end to plug the main charger in. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, so it's going to be very slow using this charger because it's these smart chargers are just not very smart. So what I've decided to go with a digital power supply. So this is, I'm charging it at 9 volts, even though it's an 8-volt battery. I'm charging it at 9, and it's charging at just under 1 amp on 9 volts. So I've got it current limited at 3 amps, so it cannot go above 3 amps once it starts, once the voltage starts to rise in the battery. So I think that's going to be the best way of doing it. The wires aren't getting hot, so I'm going to let that one charge that at an amp, probably about half an hour, and then I'll switch it to another and try and get all the batteries up to some sort of reasonable voltage. And I think that's the best way of doing it so far. So let's carry on. Okay, so I'm now charging 3 batteries at a time. I'm putting 32 volts across them, charging at about 2.8 amps. I've got about 90 watts going in. So that's good. I'm going to do half the pack at a time. I only need to get these batteries up to a voltage where the actual go-kart charger will see that there's batteries there, and then that can charge it normally. So I'm going to get these batteries up on this side. I'm going to flick it over to the other and get those batteries up to voltage, and then plug it into the EZGO charger, and that should then kick in and charge them properly and normally, and then it should be good to go. So let's carry on. Okay, so we've not been charging very long, but I only need to get the voltage up, and I've just checked across them. We have 48 volts, so I'm going to plug their supercharger in and we'll see if it can see what it's going to do. I heard it click, and it's clicking and flashing. Let me unplug this. Okay, let's turn that off. Now let's see. Yes, it is charging. Look at that. Okay, and we have a charge on there as well. I'm going to sit there and charge it for a few hours, And I think that is the fix done. Excellent. Okay, well, that's helped the school out. Easy fix. They just let the batteries get too low, which is great. The batteries on those are really expensive. They're like $230 each, so they're into like $1,400 for a set of batteries, but not the case. So I could have charged all those batteries using my little car charger thing. It would have just taken a lot of time. The other way of doing it is to get one of those car boost starters. You can get them from most of the auto shops. Not a bad thing to have anyway. Or I've got a little car booster battery that I use just in case I ever get a dead battery out on the land or something like that. The only problem with that is you've only got whatever power's in that, and then you have to charge that and carry on. But you could do it like that. The little trickle charger I had for car battery, I'd have had to do each battery, and it was charging it about half an amp, because it could only see it as a 6-volt battery instead of the 8-volt battery it is, and you should really be charging it at 9 or 10 volts. So it was a lot easier just to pull out my power supply, whack it up to 32 volts and or 28 volts actually I did, and stick it across 3 of them at once, charge them at 2.5 amps, leave it there for half an hour, charge the other half, and then plug the proper unit in. It saw the 48 volts, it goes, oh, they plugged into the batteries, I better charge them. So all you've got to do is fool the auto charger that it thinks it's been, that it knows it's been plugged into the batteries. The voltage is too low, it doesn't know it's been plugged in, so it won't turn on. And that also goes for your normal car batteries. If your car battery is too low and your auto car battery charger thing won't see it and turn on, get one of those little 9-volt batteries, your little that are in your smoke detector, stick it across your battery. That's enough to fool the smart charger to think it's plugged into a battery, and then it will start charging your car battery, and off it goes. So even one of those little 9-volt batteries will get your car battery charging if it's dead when you plug in one of these chargers. Other than that, put a boost charger across and start the engine and let your car charge it, because it doesn't care. It will just give the battery whatever it needs. It's not fussy. So that's it. Golf cart repair, really simple, helped the school out. Now the security guard is not walking around everywhere. It's a big place, and poor dude, in this heat, he was walking everywhere. That's not right. So he's now going to have some wheels back, and great. Hope this has been helpful, and I'll catch you in the next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.